Hey, what's going on, Lego Maniacs? It's ZacAtk from ZacAtk Bricks back at the end of the video for you guys. Today is the day we are going to be finishing the Lego City grocery store mock, and we are going to be placing it in the Lego City. Before we get to that, be sure and smash that like button and subscribe for more ZacAtk Bricks videos. I post videos every Monday and Thursday, so if you are enjoying all the shenanigans thus far, please be sure and hit that like and subscribe button. It does a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. So, let me just go ahead and tell you guys, it's been a blast. And just to be able to finish this, and I think I've been working on this for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I've been kind of spacing out as I do have to go to work and do my 9 to 5 dance, so that's totally cool. But I'm excited to show it to you guys. It's a fun build. It's been fun. It looks good. It's probably the biggest thing I'm going to build in the Lego City for a hot minute, as we're building our way up to building even bigger structures. I do have an idea for a really big structure to build in the city. That is going to take a lot of parts and a lot of time, and I want to take my time on that one. That's going to be like way down the road, as I want to start flushing out the city with different modulars and different things. And I'm also going to be buying some Bricklink designer sets from Rebrickable and stuff like that. That way I can incorporate those in the city, because there's been a lot of them that come out that I really like. And like I said in the beginning of my ideas for the Lego City, is I want to incorporate a handful of different fandoms in Lego. And right now we're just kind of fleshing out the cities itself before I start incorporating other fun things. So more of that to come in a future video. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the build, and let's wrap up building the Lego City grocery store.
So the last part of this build is going to be working on the back of the store, the loading dock, where extra items are kept, storage, stuff like that. The back of the store I didn't really have much of an idea for, as far as just having some extra items there in the crates and bins, and then of course having a loading dock where a 18-wheeler can back up and load stuff inside the store through the back of the store. And I think eventually I will go back and tile off the back of the store and make it a bit nicer. And I did have a kind of a aha moment a minute ago where I was like, maybe I should go back later and scoot the store forward a little bit, as there is a lot of real estate in the front of the store for people and whatnot, a little more than I wanted. But I really wanted to make sure there was a lot of space in front of the store. That way I could have a return bin or two. And I think one return bin for the carts is great. And then, of course, having other things in the front. I thought about, too, if I don't end up expanding the store, maybe I should put like a water fountain in front. That would look really cool. And I really enjoyed this build, guys. Like, just being able to express myself and really come up with a bunch of ideas with this has been just really a blast. And I've changed the inside of the store a handful of times, and it's just been one of those things where there's really not much of limitations that could apply to this, and just really changing things around. And probably the most challenging part of the last part of this build was the tile work in the front, as I was trying to work around the shopping cart stall. I was trying to work around the green box store, or the green box, well, I guess it's kind of a store if you think about it. It's like a little mini Blockbuster instead of a vending machine. And the cart return was just one of those things where I had to take it off, put it back on, take it off, put it back on. And trying to figure out, do I need it to be 4 studs wide or 3 studs wide? And 3 studs wide ended up actually working really, really well. And getting that in there, if I ever get more of these fence pieces and more of the orange shopping carts, I may go back and make it 3 studs wider on both sides with the little fence pieces, and add another cart in there. Maybe even 6 studs, wide. Who knows? Lots of opportunity for improvement down the road. And I will definitely be tiling off the inside and the back side of the store once I get more tiles. I actually just ordered some last night. I stayed up real late last night, guys, editing this video and ordering stuff from Lego to take advantage of the double VIP points. So that was very, very important to get that squared away. And I was able to also order a handful of other things. I had to do 2 pick-up brick orders, because apparently there's a limit of like 5,500 pieces you can order. So I ordered I think close to 6,000 pieces, and a lot of those is 1,000 of those I know were tiles, these little light stone gray tiles for Mills plates and whatnot. That was a good bulk of the order, along with some other things that I wanted to order to help me build Mills plates. I think I ordered a ton of 2x2 bricks, so we have a ton of those coming hopefully in the next week or so. and that'll keep me busy for a hot minute. It also gave me some ideas from other mocks I wanted to build. I ended up buying some parts to help me start off another mock that I want to build that I'm thinking is going to go next to one of the modular buildings. I'm not sure what side yet, but that's going to go there. And but yeah, so lots of stuff coming in, and lots of reviews coming in too with the parts I ordered. I actually ordered parts too for another building that's going to be a train shed. I believe the creator behind this building was Bevan's Bricks, so I'm going to be building that and reviewing that soon. And I also, like I said, ordered some more bricks for a custom mock that I'm going to be building after this. And I'll give you a hint. The color of the building is one of the colors that was used here in the store. And I'm not sure what other hints to give because I don't want to quite give it away, but I do want to get you guys excited. But it's from a fairly popular TV show now that uses one of the colors, one of the main colors of the store. So that's coming soon. And other one is going to be another fandom that I'm going to be incorporating into the city, and one that's very near and dear to my heart. But I won't spoil too much. I won't spoil too much for you guys at all. But the inside of the store is coming along really, really well. I like how it's laid out. And once I get some more pieces for other things that maybe could go in a grocery store, I may swap some stuff out over time. But for the time being, I really like how the store is shaping up and has come out. It looks really, really great. And if I can find some stuff to put up on those half shelves, I will. But other than that, the store is all buttoned up and ready to rock and roll. And this last part with the roof in the back, since it was a separate entity, I had to really think creatively to get it supported. That way the front or back end of the roof facing the store or close to the store wouldn't fall into the front. I really want it to be a pretty solid build. And anyways, I ended up figuring out a cool build technique to kind of get it supported into where it'll stay together, and I can peel it off pretty easily like any rooftop. Anyways, that's it, and we're ready to put it in the city.
All right, guys, the Lego grocery store is complete. I am super duper excited to show this to you. So before we get into that, let me just say thank you real quick for all the comments in the previous videos, all the compliments, all the ideas. There's a handful of ideas that I took to heart and took to note for future builds, so thank you to all of that. And for all those comments, and thank you for those who took the time to write comments, and thank you for subscribing. My subscriber count has jumped to an insane amount in such a short period of time, and I'm very grateful and thankful. So let me just say thank you. I appreciate it. I've lost count and I've lost memory of how many there is right now. So just thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's really appreciative, and I appreciate everyone who has supported this project and who has given me ideas and whatnot. So anyways, let me go ahead and show you the grocery store. It is 100% complete. I did have to borrow some parts from my other Mills plates to complete the tiling, but it is complete. The only thing it's missing that I don't have enough of, that I need to do a bricklink order of, is some tiles with green and white with little jumpers on them, and smooth tiles as well. Once I have those, I'll go back and I'll just I'll tile off the inside, and then I'll make a little post on Twitter or Instagram, or maybe including in a future update for sets, like a Lego City update where I show you guys the tiled off inside. Anyways, let's go ahead and show you guys the internals of the Lego City grocery store and all the cool stories that lie within. All right, so at the very front of the store, we have some parking spaces here that are going to line up with the parking lot I'm going to build for this. This parking lot is actually going to be a shared one, and right now my current planning for the parking lot is going to be a shared parking lot with several other stores. So up front here, we have a shopping cart return stall. It's very important and helpful to the employees of the fresh store to return your carts. And then we have a gentleman up here who is going to be returning back to the store because he forgot something, but don't worry, his wife gave him a shopping list. Then we have this little girl here who is enjoying an ice cream cone, and she is being entertained by the Fresh Pea mascot employee. And in the very front of the store, we have some potted plants with some different flowers and different foliage going on here. And of course, the motto of the store is "Be Happy." And both stores have, both of the doors to the store lead inward. They can be used as an in or an out. And this gentleman over here, this gentleman is recycling. But this is a very cool recycling box here, because the box gives you a movie in exchange for recycling.
And what you do is you put your bottle inside the receptacle, and then the receptacle allows you to choose a movie, and then that receptacle will output a movie of your choice. And then at the very top here, we have the signs of the store. We have 3 freshes to indicate the name of the store, the Fresh Store. And they love their carrots. And on the side of the building here, I did some recess work where I recessed the windows in one stud and followed the design of the original set by having these sloping pieces that kind of slope. And this happens on the front and the back side of the store. It's kind of covered up by the green box machine, but that's there too. And of course we have some garbage cans here for garbage and whatnot, but please recycle, use the green box. And more detailed work on the side of the store with the slopes and the windows. And then the very tip top of the store we have a solar panel farm. This solar panel farm powers the store, and then we have a nice air conditioning unit here that will allow the store to stay nice and cool. And then of course, just like any other modular, we can pop off the store top in order to see what's inside. And I don't have fingernails, so this makes it a little challenging. But the top of the store pops off fairly easily if you have fingernails. And in the inside of the store, we have a whole scene going on here. And I've made some changes to the store since the last update of this video, or of this video series. So, in the vegetable stand, we have oranges, corn, bananas, apples, and grapes. So it's vegetable and fruit. And then here, we have all the juices and condiments and whatnot, all the things. And then down here, we have red onions, white onions, potatoes. And then over here we have some other stuff. This is the hot take section where all the things are either on sale or new items. And then to the very left of that, we have some carrots and some cucumbers. I'm not sure if they make a cucumber piece yet, so I took some 1x1 studs and linked them together to make cucumbers. And then we have a handful of people here inside the store who are ready to check out, and the fresh employees are ready to help. And this man right here, he has a fish in his basket, an apple, some coffee. This lady has some bread, some coffee, and some juice and an apple. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? And then over here we have bread and meat and more drinks and a turkey and some fish. I actually had this turkey from the Christmas Advent calendar. I had no idea until I just happened to see it on my bill desk. And then in the very back here, we have frozen food, and then over here will be where the milk goes. Right now I don't have any other pieces to put in there for the time being. I'm also trying to figure out a cool build technique in order to put milk and stuff in there, but I will definitely put that in there when the time comes. Oddly enough, the slope pieces I need, I don't have enough of, so I wanted to fully stock that out with all the milk. Chocolate milk and regular milk and strawberry milk. And then in the back here, we have a door that leads to the back of the store, and this is where the loading dock is. So on the side of the store, I have this loading dock here where the 18-wheeler can back into with the forklift and load in stuff for the back of the store. Now the back of the store, there's not much going on back here, but I'll go ahead and show it to you. The back of the store features really not a whole lot going on. There's a loading crate back there with some new items, some fish, and then in the very back of the store there is also a door that leads to the outside. Now this, I used some of my older bricks. As you can tell, some of them are sunbathed and have residue from old stickers on them. That I thought was kind of a cool idea to do in the store, where like normally the back of the store is usually the grossest part of the store, because that's where like all the dust and action happens, and the front of the store is usually the cleanest. So I did that, and I wanted to make sure that I utilize as many of my pieces as I possibly could, but also realism. Realism is something very, very important to capture. And then over here, in the front, I use jumpers for everywhere. That way I can pose minifigures in a wide variety of different locations, which I thought was very important to do. And then other than that, everything in the store looks really nice. I love how everything looks, the characters, different stories. The manager here greeting everyone as soon as you walk in. This gentleman here trying to figure out what fish he wants. The gentleman over here who's trying to figure out what he should do for his barbecue and what condiments he should get. And then these people here checking out, of course. And the store overall, I think, is going to be a fun addition to the city, and I'm super duper excited to place this. I'm kind of nervous and scared to place it because I've been working on this for so long now, a week now, that I've just really haven't thought about putting it into the city until really this moment in time. So it's going to be quite an experience to put this in the city, and I'm excited. So let's just go ahead and put the roof back on, and let's take it to the Lego room and let's place it in the city. All right, guys, the Lego grocery store has been placed in the city, and I am super duper excited for it to finally be in its potential home. The more and more I look at the city, the more and more I'm like, maybe it should go over here, as this is kind of the more real estate area I have, and I can realistically see it going right here as opposed to going over there. But the challenge that I'm facing the more I look at it is that this base plate here will have to turn to a T intersection, and since it's kind of in an awkward spot here where these half base plates are, maybe I should either scoot it over or I should move it over. I'm not exactly sure. Comment down below where you think it should go. Should it go here or over here? I'm thinking here, but I'm going to try and make it work with either position. Of course, I still have all this room over here on this other side of the table, and I'm working with a mess here, guys. I've been sorting Lego and bulk Lego that I've gotten from a friend, and anyways, it's been pretty gnarly, super gnarly, the mess I'm dealing with here. But plenty of real estate over there, and plenty of real estate really elsewhere in the city. We have plenty of real estate to work with here. It's pretty bonkers how much space we have. So lots of room for all the things, and I'm excited to finally have it placed in the city. It looks really, really good where it is, and maybe I should turn it around to where it faces the other way, as there is a lot going on and in the front of the building. But I'm glad there is a good chunk of stuff going on. So, and who knows, maybe I can do some other stuff in the front of that with maybe a outdoor marketplace, maybe place the hot dog guy over there. I don't know. We have tons of options of things to do, and I'm pretty stoked for it to be in the city. And it looks really, really good. I think it looks great, and I'm glad that I'm able to finally put it in the city to see what it looks like and see what it fits. And obviously it fits. It does really, really well. And now the city has a grocery store, which is pretty stellar. And just how it flows from over here to over here, it's nice. And of course, once we add the tables in, it's gonna be pretty crazy. So this is great, and I'm not sure what else to say, because it's just such a good, rewarding feeling to finally see this in the city. And of course, the amount of options and real estate that we have to place it here, and either here or there. Again, we'll figure it out. Again, comment down below where you think it should go, and I'll try it in either direction. And obviously we need to make some more stuff over here, and I'm pretty stoked about it being there. So anyways, it's in the city, and now we can move on to the next project. Alrighty guys, it's going to wrap this video. If you haven't already, be sure and comment, like, subscribe, share this video with a friend. And I'm excited to move on to the next project, which right now I'm kind of in between of what I want to do. I have some ideas. I do want to start reviewing Lego sets, but I'm kind of behind, as a lot of the sets that I want to review have already been reviewed by much bigger YouTubers who are able to get them months before I can. But with that being said, I'm going to try my hand at reviews. So if it's something you've already seen, just bear with me. Maybe one day I'll get up there to where I can snag a set a month or two early, or a couple of weeks early, and I can review it for you guys. But we're just here on this journey, taking it one step at a time, and I'm enjoying being able to share my love for Lego with you all. So I appreciate it so much, you viewing the video and liking it and comment and subscribing. All of those things have really helped me and bolstered my creativity and my ability to just push through and just to have fun. It's not so much of a thing of pushing through and having fun, but it's the thing of maintaining a schedule, which is always a challenge. That's the push through part, but the having fun part, it washes that away as soon as I'm having fun sitting here building Lego and just being able to express myself creatively. It means the world to me, and I appreciate you guys allowing me to share my creativity with you all. It's truly a blessing, and I thank you for that opportunity. But you guys have a fantastic Monday. Next time, it's just going to be a little vlog video of me doing some Target shopping. So if you're down for that, stay tuned for Thursday. And until then, guys, you'll have a great, stellar start to your week. And until then, keep building, friends.